If it was easy, everybody would do it.
I think I always wanted to write.
Wait, what? I'm not a writer. This weekend is the Inspired Writers Retreat. It is the perfect setting, I think, for a lot of people to learn how to just organize and polish and publish their book.
After my second book had come out on Oprah and Dr. Phil, I had more than 200 people ask if I would write their life stories. So I designed the Inspired Writers Retreat because I believe that storytelling changes the world.
It was Bridget that inspired me to say, hey, you have a story to be told and you need to tell it.
Humanity is really messy, and the only way for us to work through it and to be able to manage it and then move past our stories is to be able to go into the past and go into the dark and to be vulnerable.
The book that I've written has been very cathartic, and I realized that it was going to be helpful for me to wrestle with my demons.
When you start typing out your story for the first time and you have support from somebody like Bridget, you find pieces of your life that you were healing from that you didn't even know about yet. That's what makes the book that you're learning how to write here that amazing, because there's a healing process for you.
Everybody has an extraordinary story. And if you're not quite sure what that is yet, well, by the time you finish the retreat, you are damn sure of what your story is, just because you've allowed yourself this opportunity to explore probably more deeply than you ever have before. Writing Juicy is about utilizing all of your senses, because the reader can't see or feel or hear or touch or taste or smell anything until you put it on the page.
I need to paint the picture for my reader. I need to make it so that they can really see what I saw, feel what I felt, hear what I heard, and experience what I was experiencing.
We've really sought to create an experience of comfort. They know that they're going to have some alone time, and they know that they're going to have their own bed, and that there's going to be delicious food, a yoga practice so that we can move our bodies as well.
If you really want to write a compelling book that's sharing your story, that's really going to transform the reader, then this retreat's a must.
If you're ready to take action and you're serious about getting yourself from being a writer to a published author, then you should come here.
It has been the best experience because it took me out of that academic learning and has showed me and given me the tools necessary to feel confident writing my story.
This is the best investment you can make in yourself and your story.
Sometimes it's scary for people. Is my story good enough? Am I good enough? Am I going to get a return on my investment?
The moment you make the decision that you're going to do this, things are going to start shifting.
The aha moment I had here was that I am smart enough, I'm capable, and Bridget and the Inspired Writers gave me every tool possible to make that happen.
If there's anything that's holding you back, I invite you to just take a moment and ask yourself who you're ripping off by not sharing your story.
Doing these retreats has just been magical for me, and I love to supply a really extraordinary experience for authors, and I cannot wait for the next one. If you think you have a story, if there's an inkling of a story inside of you, I invite you to join us.